my younger friends have been getting married lately. My older friends know better. Weddings, they're just a very emotional time for everyone, especially on the bridal side. So usually the maid of honor gives an emotional speech. But I went to a wedding a while back where the maid of honor got up and she gave the worst speech that I've ever heard. She gets up, turns to the bride and says, "I've known you for a really long time, a little too long, and you always copy me." So the bride had tears in her eyes, but they weren't tears of emotion. Those were tears because that friendship was over. The best man, on the other hand, cannot give an emotional speech. If the best man cries at a wedding, he's going to lose his best man card. There's only two men that are allowed to cry at the wedding. One is the father of the bride, for obvious reasons. He's given away his beautiful problems. Daughter. Two is the groom. And most people think the groom cries because he sees this beautiful angel walking down the aisle towards him. No, the groom cries because he just bet half of his stuff on this relationship working out. And not just present stuff, future stuff too. So honestly, he might have better odds in Vegas putting all on red. Might be a little more fun and cheaper too. So with weddings, it's a very, with marriages in general, it's a very unique, it's hard to give advice because it's a unique combination of two unique individuals. So I shouldn't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I've been married for over 9 years.
Yeah.
It was the I do that started all the I don'ts. I won't and I want. But the best marriage advice that I was ever given was by a guy that's actually been married twice and divorced twice, so he should follow his own advice. He said, you can either be right or you can be happy, not both. And I've taken that advice to heart, and there's certain things that I no longer argue with my wife about. Like, for example, her wallet costs more than the money that she has in it. Ever. Her purse has the same name as an Italian gangster, Louis. Louis shook us down. We got nothing left. But, I did pick up a few tips while being married. One tip is how to check out other girls and get away with it. And I'm going to teach that to you guys tonight. So what you do is if you notice a good-looking girl, you just go ahead and stare at her and stare with confidence. At some point, your wife is going to notice, and she's going to look over you, and this is when you confidently start talking shit about the girl that you're looking at. So it works great because you'll look at her and you'll be like, "Oh, what is she wearing? Oh, where are those boots from? Payless shoes? Who did her hair? A 5-year-old?" And there's nothing more than women love than to talk shit about other women. So most likely, your wife will join in. And she'll say something like, "Why does she dress like Forever 21? She looks like she's Forever 42. By the time your wife catches on, and that's a big if she catches on, you got enough wank bank material for a week. Do this right a couple of times, and you can be an investment wanker. If you have a happy marriage, good for you. Nobody wants to hear about it. When you're young and you're hooking up with girls, everybody's like, "Dude, let me see a picture. Is she hot? Oh my God, tell me, how did it go?" When you talk about having sex with your wife, the cringe look that you get on people's faces, it's as if you had just said sister. I guess nobody wants to hear about you doing a girl with the same last name. So my better half is actually here tonight. She's amazing, she's beautiful, she's supportive in every way. I just hope one day my wife can meet her. Oh, that was a terrible joke. I hope they never meet. Oh, and babe, one more thing. You know that girl I was looking at earlier? Can you believe what she was wearing? That's amazing.
Can we go over to you? You were doing that bit about like where looking at hotter girls and like dissing them a little bit. Did anyone else like try to make eye contact with them a little bit? That was just me that wanted to get confident. Guys, we were done in the last two comics, and then